Hello, Reborn family, and welcome back. So today I'm going to be I've done this before, but it's been a long time. I'm going to be trying the powders for the creasing because I definitely covered up all the creasing. One thing I want to talk about before I get started is after I get the flesh coat on, like I'm almost done with everything, I take a microfiber cloth and I buff all my babies. I buff behind their ears, which you can't see me doing. I buff behind their ears, inside their ears, under their nose, under their chin. Not to get any paint off, but just to make it a smooth surface. Because sometimes you can get it happens to all of us. You get little bumps or fibers on your Reborn. And to me, buffing it is amazing. So I have this little thing, which it's a kneading. You need it. Let's see. I'm gonna say what it really is. It's a kneadable art eraser, and this works with the powders. So if you make a boo-boo, you can erase what you're doing. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to start with a small brush. Tiny like this. It's so small. And I'm going, this is nerve-wracking. Can you see my, no. So I'm going in back here with this color. I'm going to put it, yeah, you can see. I'm going to put it down over here, and then I can just grab it. Come on, Blaze. And then I'm going to go and just rub it in. You want to stain your vinyl. You don't want too much. I think go in and lift a little bit of that. That was a little dark. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So it was a little dark, and I lifted some. And then I go back over here and pick up some more paint or powders, and I'm going to go in behind the legs. And this is like where you can have some really bad pooling. I think next time the next kit I paint, I'm going to just do the mottling and the skin layers and the washes. And then I'm not even going to worry about the creases until I'm done with that. I go in lighter on some areas and darker on others. And taking another brush. This is a bigger brush, and I'm going to buff it a little bit. So yeah, tell me if you've ever, you know what I forgot? Totally forgot. Forgot my gloves. I'm going to pause this for a second. I put on my gloves. Okay, I am back, and I know this is a used look, but for this, I'm not worried too much about it. I'm getting a little bit more powder over here. And then I'm going in on the foot. There are lots of creases on the foot, but I don't want to make them super dark. The deep ones you want darker. but not the light ones. That's a kind of deep one. You want to make it a little darker. And these powders stain. I am going to go in between the toes with the powders. I think this will work well. I think I've already said I'm going to use the pastels for the toes and the fingernails. The nails, let's just say that. Grabbing a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to go in and buff with the bigger brush. Just buff, which Suzanne, oh man, I had her name. I should have written it down. Suzanne. No, Sue Ellen. I got Suzanne on my brain. I want to watch some more of like Suzanne. Oh my goodness. My brain is not awake yet. Bunting Baby Nursery. I love it a piece of soap. For me to forget that drives me nuts. I'm going under the foot. Can you see? I have to look back behind me to see if I'm in frame. And I know that I've got a shadow there. Going between each toe back here. Just for the shadows. I hope you can't hear my phone dinging or my watch dinging. I think I'm gonna need it's not showing up. So there are deeper crevices here. That looks cool. That looked, I don't know what happened though. I don't know if you can see it. It's focusing. But like right there, it looks like capillaries broke. I don't know what happened, but it worked. And this is my doll. So if I mess up on it, it's a learning experience. The dimples on the knee. I love them. And then again, when I go in, I'm just going to tap on that. I don't want to brush it completely out. There. Toes. Got some over here. It just picks it right up. I know that you can't see it, but I promise that it picks it. It picks it right up. I'm whispering, and I know that I'm whispering. I think that get that one bit. My grandson is asleep in the living room. In my little corner here. Oh, I hear him stirring. I'm trying not to wake him. My little corner here is in the living room. That's why sometimes I can't video, or I video late at night, which is fine because sometimes I'm awake late at night. Okay, there's that light. Let me see. Oh, my camera's doing that thing. Hold on, let me see if I can. It's just this camera. Sorry about the flickering. So now I'm going to go on space with the same color. And I'm just picking up the powders. Yeah, you can see. And I'm putting them over here. And then I will pick them back up. So he has a lot of creases on his forehead. But I don't want to make all of them like deep or dark. So quite a little. And then kind of burnish them in. Oh, for this side. That one right there probably needs to be darker. And then I'm going to come up and get some more. And I'm going to get right in the crease about it. And I'm going to go right here. Very light-handed. Very, very light-handed. Get the, I don't know if you can see. I'm going up here in the crease above his eye. Looks like he has the eyebrow raised. I'll have to remember that when I do this eyebrows. I'm going in his nose. So I definitely didn't get his nose. Okay. Brushing it here. Just to stain the vinyl and pick up any extra. Now his lips. I'm going to go over his lips a little bit. I might leave that little one for a milk blister. I'm not sure. This is a really pretty color. I'm going to try to line his lip. I'm sorry if I'm talking too quiet. Okay, going over to his ear. Going in. And this shadow might actually be coastal. I don't know. But what eyeshadow you want is pigmented matte. A very, very pigmented matte eyeshadow. Oh, cool. Whatever I did. It looks like there's capillaries broken in his ear with the powders on top of it. And I couldn't repeat what I did because I have no idea what I did. Going in here, little of these. Don't know if I picked up any powder at all. I keep wanting to say varnish. I see it now. I'm going to go in with my bigger brush, rubbing it in. I've watched Sue Ellen do this over and over and over again. I'm trying to remember exactly what she did. She tells what colors, but on the coastal palette or any of this palette, if it's not coastal, I don't even know. It doesn't say what colors anything is. So it's a guessing game, or you just pick the color you like. And I wanted a darker color for the creasing. So I go right there. I'm going inside of his ear. This one didn't have a capillary look that the other one did. See, I said I can't recreate it. I'm also going to go behind his ear, putting a little bit of powder back here, where there might be shadow too. To burnish it in. I don't think that's what it's called on the kit. That's what we're calling it. He has lots of little wrinkles back here, and really none of them are going to show because I'm going to put hair over the back of his head. I don't know how much hair though, so there's that too. And then blend it in. the other ear. No. Keep getting ahead of myself. I see things and then I do it. And this is not showing up like I wanted it to. I'm afraid to go in with just powder. Red and blue are hard to hide. I'm going to go right here on this ear where I didn't go before. I'm going to blend that in again. I don't remember if I blended it in the first place. Got his little bitty ear, just blending. And back here, I think I did all do that one. Behind his ear, side of his ear. Let's see. Where else would I put? I think we're good. I think we're good. I might go back later and put more on his ear. And into the leg. And the leg has powder all over it. Dad. But it's grabbing some more powder. Putting it on my paper towel. Getting in the creases. So wherever you see creases. And like I said, you can go light and you can go dark. I think on the back of his leg, I'll go a little bit darker. And in the dimples of his knees, a little darker. It's kind of cute. I love dimples. Matter of fact, I might make him have dimples. Now, let's see. Yes, okay. I've already done some of this with paint, but I'm going to try going back over it with powders. I'm not getting every single one. I'm not doing it because it can make it look a little crazy. See those little bitty ones? Why? You'll see them. Okay, I'm going in between each toe. I forgot to go across the toes here. And the little toe knuckles. What you call it? I'm making one neck. I don't see one. And then on the itty bitty pinky toe. And you know what else? I'm going to go on the big toe, on all the toes, because I don't know if you ever run into that problem, but sometimes your paint don't stick on the toes. Don't know why exactly. That thing, that's my dad. It's not my dad. It's me. But that's what my dad would do when he was the kid. And I think I just picked up on it. And he would rock the kids when they were babies. And he would do that. I just remember where that came from. I know with my lighting, I need the lighting to be what it is so I can see. I know that you're not seeing else. Well, maybe. I am going to go back over with my burnishing brush. I'm going to get the corner of the foot. See the powder broke apart there. I need to go. Oh, did I not dab it? Oops, his head fell over. It just picks it. like putty. You go in and blend it. I keep wanting to say burnish. I need to go over the toesy rosies, creases, with the knuckles. I'll call them knuckles. I don't care. Am I wrong? Maybe. So I don't have a crease, so I'm making a fake one. I think he does. Why doesn't the fourth one? Have I already gone over? Okay, I've already gone over. Okay, never mind. I've already done. Going in between the toes, so that I'm not too going back over the back of the toes again. And not too dark. And there is that might be something under the skin. It kind of looks like blue. Blue is not my friend. Blue is not my friend. Over here. Okay, let's go up the toes like this so they don't look dirty. I don't want my toes to look dirty. Okay. Oh yeah. Just rubbing it in. Really just staining the vinyl. A little bit there. Okay. There's some creases up here that I could go over lightly. Not too dark. Of course, I'm going to put more layers on so it will lighten up. And these toes. And a line there that shouldn't be there. Probably from the paint. It's okay. My baby. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. One in and my knuckles. This toe. His toes are completely different on their lines. But I want them to have a little bit of red around the top of the toe. I don't know if I did that on the other one. I think. And I'm going to go back here because I know I didn't do the back of these toes. Just putting rub it in. Just to blend it. And these other toes, I can get them all at once. If I went there, I think I did. The toes have some color. I don't have to worry about the paint not sticking there. I'm going to do it on the fingers too. How many? Okay, I'm 24 minutes in. I'm going to try to quickly do the hands. There are creases on the arm, but they're not as pronounced as on the legs. You see that little dimple? You betcha. I'm going to get it. Paint or color. Color. I'm going to go around the wrist. Mm. And it's too dark. Brush some of that off of this. I see that it's too dark now. Brush it in. If you still don't like it, take your little artist eraser, putty. Half I wonder if silly putty would work. Let me get the knuckles here. There's some little creases right in the hand. These little dimples on the back of, I guess these are whole knuckles. And the creases on my hand. Even in frame. Sorry. It's easier for me to have it closer to me than have it farther away. And see, I had tried to put pink between the little fingers, and I did not like that. So I am going over it with the red. There. Up at the top of the fingers. Around. What that is. Well, we'll get that cleaned up with some rubbing alcohol. And on the back, I'm definitely going to the top of the fingers red. Maybe I'm using the wrong color here. I don't know. Hi, baby. My baby. I'm making it for somebody else. And that's why I kind of put painting dog. I stress out when it's somebody else's doll so bad. Do you think that might be a little dark? I might go back in with a little bit of a lighter red. Then the bends of the finger. And the line, some of them. Not all of them. Let's get that line right there. Might need a thinner brush. I actually have one, but it might be too little, but I think I'm. And so that is my hand and my arm. And I still have varnishing and other things to do. I'm going to do the exact same thing to this hand. I think I'm going to stop there. Wait, let's show you how to make. I'm going to show you how to make a dimple. I did it with a big brush. It will be a little shadow. But it will look like a dimple. Trust me. I've done it before. I'll go around it with another color later. But I don't want to get too much going here. I need to clean my brushes before I go on with another color. That's all for today. I will finish this up after I close out the video. I don't want it to be too long. And I really hope you can Um, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, lots of love and big hugs.